Stop thinking about death less. We're told to push it away, stay busy, focus on the living. But avoiding death doesn't make you more alive, it makes you numb to what you already have. 2,500 years ago, a young prince named Gautama lived inside a palace where aging, sickness, and death had been carefully kept out of sight. One spring morning, he rode beyond the gates for the very first time. He saw an old man, bent like a tree shaped by decades of wind. "What happened to him?" he asked. "He is old," his driver answered. "In time, this comes for everyone. For you, for me." Further down the road, a man burning with fever, then a body carried in silence, and finally, a wandering monk. No wealth, no ornaments, and yet his face held a stillness that didn't flicker. These four encounters are called the four sights, but what matters isn't what Gautama saw, it's what he could no longer unknow. Buddha later taught this directly. Birth, aging, sickness, death, these are not punishments, they are the shape of human life. Suffering doesn't come from their existence, it comes from the invisible assumption we carry that we shouldn't have to face them, that things will last, that this should continue. When that assumption meets reality, it breaks us. There is a story of a woman named Kisa Gotami who came to the Buddha, cradling her dead child, begging for medicine to bring him back. He told her, "Find a mustard seed from any house that has never known loss." She knocked on every door in the village. She found no such house, and in that walking, grief in her arms, she began to wake up, not because someone explained death to her, but because she finally stopped pretending the door wasn't there. Here is something you can try tonight. Before you sleep, lie still and say quietly, "Today will not come again," not as a ritual of despair, as a return to what's true. The conversation you had today existed only between today's version of you and today's version of them. It will never exist again. When that lands, the thing you got upset about this morning may begin to look different. The person beside you may begin to look different. Gautama didn't come home from that carriage ride with answers. He came home with a question and a refusal to stop looking. What you have seen, you have seen. The full video follows Gautama through the years after that carriage ride and reveals the practice his students used each evening to carry this awareness without being crushed by it. Each day, one more piece of this ancient wisdom finds its way here. What you stop turning away from is what finally sets you free.